All right, sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. But welcome back, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. We are going to do the watch along for the Qatar versus Ecuador game. We're gonna do the watch along for the Qatar Ecuador game. All right, let's run through this again. All right, so we have the starting lineup. Al Shib for Qatar, Pedro, Kuki, Al Rawi, Hassan, Ahmed in the back line, back five for Qatar, Al Hadi, Boudiaf, Hatem in the midfield, and in the attacking, we have Almoez and Afif. All right, over on Ecuador, we have Galindez, we have Estupian out of Brighton, Hove and Albion. We have Torres, Preciado, Mendez, Caicedo out of Brighton as well. Ibarra, Plata playing wide, and Valencia and Estrada channeling down the middle. We actually pulled up the wrong one just now, innit? But no sweat, no sweat. Good morning, or should I say good evening, Qatar time. Shelly and Richards. Big up yourself, Shelly and Richards. It's good morning. It's good morning still where I'm at. It's good morning still where I'm at. But there you have it. That's the starting lineup on the screen there. The Qatar fans are going crazy. Based on probability, I think the Ecuadorian team, they are the favorite to win this one. We have the dignitaries in the stand. They're looking on as well. Uh, Qatar, they're free flowing going forward, but on the defensive end, they're not so sturdy, and I think that will be their downfall. Ecuador, on the other hand, they're defensively firm. They don't let goals in. Last time someone scored against Ecuador was all the way in March of this year, and that was surprisingly Argentina in the form of Julian Alvarez. All right, so the Manchester City man was the last person to score a goal against Ecuador, and that was all the way in March. What, almost 6 or 7 months ago, almost 6 months ago. Yeah. So big things coming there. Big things coming there. Definitely. Give me a second. Let me. But yeah, I'll share the link where you guys can watch the game again, so everyone can get the opportunity to watch with us here at Halftime TV. Remember, smash the like button as soon as you join, as the game is about to kick off. Um, Interesting, interesting. If you got the chance to watch the opening ceremony as well, wow, what a spectacle it was. On VAR, we have Italians, Massimiliano Irati and Pablo Valeri. So we should see VAR youth, and they have some serious technology here at the World Cup as well. So that thing that you see in the English Premier League week in, week out, where folks are constantly making mistakes, won't happen. Won't happen. At least, even if it happens, the probability of it happening will be like far, far less than what we're seeing in England. All right. There are only two English referees at the World Cup as well. So even better, we don't expect a whole lot of mistakes. The same thing happened the last time around. Not a lot of mistakes in the World Cup or even the Euros, and that's I think we can all agree as to why that happened. Less English referees. Those were one. Yeah, we started off with the wrong stream, folks. We didn't realize, so we had to pull that stream. I really want Qatar to win. Infantino made good points, ironically wanting everyone to accept differences, but not the difference that some cultures bring, their rules and laws. True, true. And if that's the thing, if you if you go to someone's country, you're expected to abide by their rules, right? So you don't look down on other cultures because that culture isn't the same as yours. Don't look down on it. It's different, but that doesn't make it any less important than yours. All right. So Morning, Walker. Big up yourself, Walker. Big up yourself, Walker. Big up yourself. Let's see. I'm gonna share the link again so folks can get to watch it. I want everyone to get to watch the game. All right, there you go. That's the link. The World Cup is about to kick off. Moise Caicedo, the man from Brighton, Chelsea keeping tabs on him as well. Let's see how he fares in this his World Cup debut. All right, so let's see how this one goes. But are you excited? Let me know, folks. Let me know. Are you excited? All right, so and they're off straight off the bat in Valencia, trying to get in behind the Qatar team, trying to get one, trying to catch them sleeping. As I said before, oh, quick foul there. This game is definitely going to be high tempo. We we see referee calming down the tempers early on. That looks as if it's Estupian. Yep, Estupian coming in hard on the Qatar player there on the right hand side. Um, but yeah, interesting, interesting. Shannon Richards, yep, I thought about this one. We are all different. Yes, we're everyone's different, and we should be able to accept it. Not because it doesn't tie in with your culture makes it any less right or any less wrong. Right? Idris Agena, they had problems with him earlier on this season, and they didn't make a big deal of it. They didn't make it seem as if that was the reason. But at PSG, he indicated that he would not be wearing the rainbow band because, ooh, wow, this game is there's going to be a lot of cards in this game. There's going to be a lot of cards in this game. The game has already started. Some crunching tackles coming in. Players are going to get injured because, again, both teams want to win. This is the first game of the World Cup. This is the first game of the World Cup for a lot of these players here. First time playing in the World Cup, and they aren't backing down. Lots on the cards for Christmas. Choo 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 choo. I think we should accept that and learn from each other like a nice tossed salad. True, true. But that's my thing. What makes it any less right or any less wrong? All right? What makes it any less right or any less wrong? Like, who determines what's right and what's wrong? Because are there universal rules to say, okay, no. So the same way folks are guided by their religious principles or by their whatever principles they have, we have to respect it. Whatever principles guide your country, let them guide your country. But these folks have principles that guide. Ooh, goalkeeper flopping there. Ooh, ooh. Ha! And Valencia, 1-0 to Ecuador. 1-0 to Ecuador, folks. 1-0 to Ecuador. Ecuador won. Ecuador won. Ecuador won through Ena Valencia. Goalkeeper came out and was flapping in that one. Goalkeeper was flapping in that one. And Ecuador took advantage of it. Ecuador took advantage of it. But yeah, nice, nicely headed goal. Ecuador won. Um, Ecuador won. And Qatar nil. Goalkeeper flapping. Goalkeeper flapping in this one. In a Valencia. I remember, folks, Ecuador does not let goals in. Ecuador does not let goals in. All right? Ecuador does not let goals in. So straight off the bat, this will be an uphill challenge for um for 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 Qatar. First goal of the 2022 World Cup scored by Ena Valencia. Yeah, you've seen him before. They're doing what? VAR check? On what grounds? I'm sure that's a clean goal. What? Offside? Oh my. And what? I need to see this. No goal. Offside, folks. So that's a false alarm. We're waiting on the replay though, because we want to see the offside. All right. Okay. So that phase. What? All right. All right. Ouch. I, I'm still trying to understand how that's an offside. Someone in the comment section, please explain to me. Please explain to me how that's an offside. Please, please explain to me how that's an offside, folks. Explain to me how that's an offside, folks. That's all I want. Clean goal. That's perfectly clean goal. Perfectly clean goal in my opinion, eh? But still nil nil. Still nil nil. Um, still nil nil. Still nil nil. We'll have some explaining to do. Huh? Just as I was lauding the referees. No explanation. Three Qatar players behind me. Need a PhD for that one. Yeah, I was just trying to understand. Don't worry, folks. I'll go over to Twitter and see if there's an explanation. And stay tuned as well, folks, for the preview for the England Iran game. We're gonna do that a little bit later on today, just about 10 minutes or so, and I'll have England fan and friend of Halftime TV here, Simon Preston. So look out for that one. Turn the notification on. England Iran later on today. We'll have the preview just about four, I think four Eastern time. Yeah, we'll do it just around that time, just to get some different perspective. Simon is a big England fan, always saying it's coming home. Let's hear what he has to say later on the show. All right, so clear goal there. Folks on my WhatsApp going crazy. They're wondering how that's how that's commentator said linesman said to automatic offside notification. Oh, right. So there's a link if you want to join us here. If you want to share your views as well on the game, there's a link you can call in and we can discuss what's happening. But the first contentious decision of this World Cup, offside, seems as if Qatar has things going their way today. But that's a clear goal in my opinion. Don't see how on earth that's an offside. But we continue, we move on. And Qatar, Ecuador has a couple of players playing in English Premier League, as I said, Moise Caicedo, Sarmiento. We Moise Caicedo, Sarmiento. Ooh, yes. Watching Fox One, I don't know if that's your feed. No. I'm not watching Fox One. We're watching from Canada, so it's TSN, so might as well watch it mute if you're watching it on TSN, eh? But yeah, remember, folks, as soon as you join us, smash the like button, smash the like button as soon as you hop on. As the campaign progresses, we'll have some giveaways as well. We'll have some giveaways. Maybe call credit, maybe kits. We'll see. We'll see. Yes. All right. So let's see. For they're going crazy. Hold that offside. Fresh God, I'm still trying to figure it out. Fresh God, like I'm trying to figure it out. uh, I have definitely tried to figure it out. Like the folks on Halftime TV, they've been here with me. I'm trying everything right now to try and ascertain the reasoning behind that decision. Corner comes in and throw comes in and it's out for a corner. No, but the first major refereeing decision of the Qatar World Cup. And I was just here talking about the referees and saying, okay, we don't expect there to be a whole lot of blunders because we have less English referees. No, I now I'm gonna have to put my tongue in my cheek. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, folks? All right, gearing up for a corner. Whew, interesting, interesting. Still nil nil, folks. Still nil nil. Waiting to see what's happening there. Waiting to see. Referee will have some explaining to do. All right. Yeah, but that's not how it works. That's not how it works. England are forgiven. Thank you. Yes, yes, definitely. England are forgiven. England forgiven. Definitely. I don't know what's happening here. England are forgiven. All right, but it's still nil nil. 13, 14 minutes gone in the game so far. Qatar versus Ecuador, the opening game of the World Cup 2022. I think I think Ecuador has looked more potent going forward so far. And Valencia break the line. What referee? Referee penalty. Right. What? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ena Valencia, thorn in the feet of the Qatar defenders all afternoon, and he definitely, goalkeeper takes him down. Goalkeeper takes him down, takes a yellow card as well, as he literally walked through the heart of that defense and was about to tuck it away. So let's see. hmm That's what they said. That you cross the ball, but I don't understand it. I still don't understand Fresh God because it would have needed to be offside when the ball came in. But I guess because I don't know. I haven't seen the replay correctly as yet. I just saw a 3D image of a leg being offside. So, all right, let me see. And a Valencia, folks, you betting your money? I think I think I think Qatar is nervous. Yeah, that's what they put. Someone's leg was offside. Ah, and Valencia gets it this time. There's no taking back that one. No taking back that one. 1-0. Ecuador leads. The first goal of the World Cup. Again, we've said this before and we'll say it again. First goal of the World Cup was scored by Ena Valencia. Ena Valencia. Ecuador. cool, cool finish. Cool finish. VR showed it. Fresh God, my apologies. Yeah, they did. VR showed it. They showed a leg that was offside, but I still, cause I guess it's when the cross came in, the one that the goalkeeper flopped. I guess that's where the offside was. I guess that's where the offside was. But again, we'll see it back. We'll see it again. We'll see it again. But 1-0 in favor of Ecuador. 1-0 in favor of Ecuador. Qatar has their work cut out for them. All right, so 17, 18 minutes in, Ecuador lead 1-0, courtesy of a penalty from Ena Valencia. Ena Valencia, top talent. He's played in the English Premier League. I think he played in the English Premier League a couple of years ago for West Ham. Definitely a competent and capable player. Decided to leave, and he's been playing his trade in Liga MX as well as some other leagues of late. All right, so Ena Valencia, top talent, gets Ecuador on the score sheet in this one. All right, so just a little bit of stats from the game so far. We ooh, Stupian gets it to you. Offside again. Um, Offside again. Good flank play there from the Ecuadorian team, going on the channel and getting the crosses in. But some statistics from the game so far: 37% possession from Qatar, 63% coming from Ecuador, 72% pass accuracy from Qatar, 77 from Ecuador, 85 passes in total from Ecuador, 54 from Qatar, and only 39 accurate passes from Qatar. Ecuador, on the other hand, 66. One offside apiece, one corner for Ecuador, and one big chance. And we know how the cards are going as well. So, yeah, probability no shifts in the favor of Ecuador significantly with a 76% chance of winning. Qatar with only 7% and 17% being possibility of a draw. All right. So 20 minutes in, folks. Only 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in. Lineups. Yep. 20 minutes in. And Ecuador lead 1-0. Let me know how you guys feeling so far. How you liking this World Cup so far? How you liking this World Cup? There's a link you can join us when you feel like. All right. All right. Yellow card there being dished out. As I said, there's so many hash tackles coming in. So many rash tackles. Um, so many rash tackles. The players aren't backing down. So much at stake. And Ene Valencia, the main man for Ecuador, the Qatar players, they've identified that and they're doing what they need to do now to put a lid on him. Because if they don't, he can cause a whole lot of problems. If Qatar look in the headlights, look. It's a big stage. It's a big stage, Anika. It's a big stage. It's a big stage. It is the big stage. But Ecuador playing the football, getting the crosses in, getting the crosses in. They're getting a whole lot of crosses in the box. They're hustling the Qatar team, not giving them time on the ball. I don't think the Ecuador goalkeeper then has had anything to do this morning so far. But yeah, the live stream, it will be a preview for England versus Iran. I think that was the first one that we were streaming on that thumbnail. My mistake, but that will be coming up a little bit later on today. So look out for it. England versus Iran. England versus Iran coming up later on today. So look out for it. We'll have Simon Preston with us on the channel here at Halftime TV. So I expect you guys to drop by. Simon, big England fan. Generally get the predictions right as well for the World Cup winners. Last time he said France. Let's hear it. Who will say this time? I think it's going back to South America. But that's just my opinion. Let's hear what you guys have to say. All right. World Cup 2022. England versus Iran. All right. So 23 minutes gone so far in the game. 23 minutes gone. Ecuador still holding on to the lead. As I said, Ecuador doesn't give up goals. They'll probably have a clean sheet in this game, but 1-0 is not beyond them. All right. So far, they're playing. They're playing as if they want to go and get a second goal. So still early days yet, still only what roughly a quarter of the game gone. So I expect them to continue playing their game, get those goals in. Who knows? Probably those goals will come in handy a little bit later on. Probably in Valencia will be able to even secure the goal in boot from this game. But let's see. Not getting ahead of myself. But when you get these opponents who are shipping goals in left, right, and center, you need to make the best of those opportunities, and you need to tuck those goals away. All right. Ooh. Hmm. But let's go over to the comment section and see what's happening. Onika, Shelly, and Richards. Um, big up Shelly and Richards. Fresh got big up as always. Everyone over there in the comments. Big up on yourself. Big up, big up, big up, big up. All right. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had your peas already cooked. It's the World Cup. It's off now. It's off and running. So we will be occupied for most of the next couple of weeks. All right. Ooh, too much time on the ball there. Cooking. Yes, but right thing, right thing, right thing. You need to get the pot bubbling. Eh? I need to start cooking soon too. Nice run there from the Ecuadorian team on the right hand side. Dispossessed by Qatar in the last minute. I know Qatar player tries to bring it. Oh, wins a throw on the left hand side and tries to get his team going because, as Onika said a little bit earlier, Qatar looks as if they're there in front of headlights. They look shell shocked. They look void of ideas as things stand now. And we definitely hope they arrive to the party at some point during this game. All right, long ball ahead, hopeful more than anything else from Qatar, intercepted by Ecuador, and they recycle it wonderfully well. In the back there, Estupian, the man from Brighton, he lobs it forward, um, but it's intercepted by Qatar, and the Qatar player plays it out for a throw in. So um, Ecuador wins a throw in just about 15 meters in the Qatar half, and at 26 minutes, it's Ecuador 1, Qatar nil. All right, so let me know, folks, if you have the link to the game. Let me know so I can pin it again. Let me pin it again so everyone gets the link to watch the game. Oh, not that one. Or we'll pin the link in the comment section again so everyone will get the opportunity to watch it. All right. A hopeful shot from outside the 18-yard box goes out for a goal kick. The Qatar fans are chanting, they're singing, they're trying to get their team going, and they're bouncing. Wow, it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. But I'm done. So remember, we have the preview coming up later on today for England versus Iran. All right, England versus Iran coming up later on today. 4 o'clock this afternoon to be precise. We'll have Simon Preston on to share his views as well. Right. Okay, done. I'm watching some of the games. The timing of the game folks. We won't be doing watch along for all the games. All right, we'll do probably um I'll say probably one watch along a day, or maybe two. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I won't commit to something that I can't follow through with. But I'll try to do least at least two watch alongs for the week. Um, Maybe we'll do watch along on Tuesday morning with Argentina, and then you won't see us again until the weekend. All right, but I have a whole lot of stuff juggling, so you have to bear with us. So if I don't get to do the watch along, if I don't get to do the watch along, expect a post game analysis or review or whatever. But we generally will have something more for you if we don't get to do the watch along. All right. Yeah, just in a little bit closer, innit? I think that's good. But yeah, Ecuador mounting an attack right now. 30 minutes into the game, gets across in woo, and Ene Valencia again on the score sheet. Magnificent header, folks. Magnificent header. Ene Valencia attacks the cross coming in from the right hand side, and he makes it 2 goals to nil in favor of Ecuador. So Ecuador 2, Qatar nil. The Qatar team, it seems as if they're going to get a welcome to the World Cup. Welcome to the big stage. Um, but that was a stunning goal from Ena Valencia. I must say, stunning goal, stunning goal. Ena Valencia. Let's see if this one was offside as well. No, it wasn't. This one was on. This one was onside. The player on the left hand side, played to the far left from where the cross was coming, played him on. That defender over there played him on. So magnificent header. No goalkeeper in the world is stopping that one. No goalkeeper in the world is stopping that one. But brilliant header from Ena Valencia. And I said it a little bit earlier. When you get opponents like these to put them to the sword, that's exactly what you need to do. Put them to the sword. Ecuador 2, Qatar nil. Ena Valencia 2, Qatar nil. Who knows? He probably gets a hat trick in this game. And I mentioned before, this could possibly be an opportunity to get far up on that scorecard when it comes down to the golden boot winner. Right? When you get opponents like these, you have to ensure that you put them to the sword. Welcome to the World Cup, Qatar. I'm pretty sure the fans aren't as happy, but a brilliant goal from Ena Valencia. Qatar trying to come out of their shell now, trying to get something going. That fan, yep, shot coming in from the left hand side. I think that one is still traveling, probably outside the stadium by now. But what a cross it was that came in. What a cross and what a header. Picture perfect from Ena Valencia. That was a brilliant goal. And I think I had a live stream with Ryan a couple of days ago, and Ryan said, "Class is permanent. Class is permanent, man. Permanent. Ena Valencia. Class is permanent." 33 years of age, Ena Valencia. Class is permanent. Permanent. Yep. All right. So the former West Ham man, um, ooh, former West Ham man with a brace so far in the first half. It's just about 33 minutes in the game. Still more than enough time for Qatar to get back into it. Doesn't seem that way, however. Not convinced by the Qatar team so far, I must say. Ena Valencia, he's been a thorn in the feet of the defenders. He's been everywhere when it comes down to the attacking third, and he's already gotten a brace. probably will get a hat trick in this game, as things are shaping up right now. So, Enner Valencia, looking quite convincing. Seems as if he will be getting a hat trick in this game. At least if the Qatar defenders don't get a hold of themselves. All right, Qatar trying to mount a quick counter attack, intercepted by the Ecuadorian defenders, and back to the goalkeeper who launches it forward, and the ball is back with Ecuador again. So Ecuador hustling the Qatari team whenever they're on the ball, not giving them any time whatsoever on it. Yep. First to every loose ball right now is Ecuador, and they're deservedly 2 goals to the good. Um, Qatar plays it back to the goalkeeper who launches it forward, back to Ecuador again in the middle of the field. Estupian, the Brighton man, trying to do something. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Almost lost it. Got lucky and recovered. Plays it back to the goalkeeper who recycles it and begins the play again from the back. All right, so 35 minutes in, Ecuador 2, courtesy of Enner Valencia. Qatar 0. The hosts are under the cosh right now. They haven't shown anything whatsoever to indicate that they will be coming back into this game. So quite frankly, we could see something like 4 or maybe 3 at full time. Ooh, yellow card again. So the yellow cards are coming in thick and fast. Karim, they're the number 12 from Qatar, with a cynical challenge on Enner Valencia straight into the left knee of the player. No intention of playing the ball whatsoever, but as I said, trying to get Valencia out of the game, because if they don't get him out of the game, he will go on to score 3 or 4 in this game. So we're going over to the statistics right now. Karim Boudiaf with a yellow card. That's to reiterate, Karim Boudiaf with a yellow card. 3 Qatari players have already received yellow cards so far. We have Shahid, the goalkeeper, who received a yellow card with a penalty that he gave away against Valencia. Karim Boudiaf, as I said, just got a yellow card for the foul on Valencia. And we have Ali, the number 19, who received a yellow card as well. So 3 yellow cards from Qatar, and we have Moise Caicedo from Ecuador with the only yellow card from the Ecuadorian team. Okay, so some statistics. They don't make for good reading if you're a fan of the Qatar team. 1 shot so far, no shot on target, 37% ball possession, 113 passes, 65% passing accuracy, 3 yellow cards, 8 fouls, 1 offside, and that's for Qatar. On the side of on the side of Ecuador, we have 3 shots, 2 on target, 64% possession, 187 passes, 80% pass accuracy, 3 fouls, 1 yellow card, 3 offside, and 1 corner. So at 37 minutes in, Qatar is yet to get the corner in this game. And quite frankly, they don't look as if they're going to score anytime soon. The goalkeeper hasn't made a save. They go there. All right, Qatar tried to play from the back, trying to start something, trying to put some impetus in the attacking play. Continuing with their build up. Let's see if he's going to get the cross in. Again, spending too much time on the ball, and the Ecuadorian team, like most South American teams, hustling them and getting the ball off them ASAP. Wow, nice ball. Does it have enough weight on it? No. The Qatar player reads it and intercepts it. But that ball needed a little bit more weight to get into the feet of Enner Valencia, who was running in from the left-hand side. Yep. All right, but yeah, shout out to everyone in the comment section. Shout out to everyone who supported Halftime TV throughout the years, throughout the months. If you're subscribed to the channel, thanks. If you're a member of the channel, thanks even more. We appreciate all the love and the support that we've gotten from you guys. All right. And remember, we'll be doing some watch alongs throughout the week, maybe two or three, maybe one. We'll definitely be doing that Argentina game on Tuesday, I think it is. So we're doing that one. We'll be doing that one early in the morning. But after that, probably the next watch along will be on the weekend. All right. We'll do previews. We'll do review shows at the end of the day, just to recap what transpired throughout the day. But again, we have to edit the videos. We have to create thumbnails, all of that. I have to do all of that. So I don't have any help most of the time. So if I don't get to do everything at once, you have to see with me. I'll just do it. I can't handle all of that while 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 doing work and doing school at the same time. All right, but 40 minutes in, just about 5 minutes from halftime. I don't expect too many stoppages, maybe a minute or two for stoppage time. But yep, gets the ball over. The Qatar man finds himself in no man land and he gives it away again, looking for help. That wasn't forthcoming, and they win it back. Bad first touch there from the Qatar number 10, and again, no cohesion whatsoever in this Qatar team. And considering they've been together for so long, seems quite disjointed in my eyes. Seems as if it's just a group of players playing together for the first time. Halftime TV. Travis Pessoa, big up yourself, Travis. Big up yourself, Travis Pessoa. Big up. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. 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 Yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up, everybody. Um, Big up, everyone. Let's see what's happening here. 30 minutes. Okay. Most can wait till the half time, I think. Half time. How ironic. But yeah, Qatar trying to get back in the game. 2 goal to the good for Ecuador. Now the onus is on Qatar to chase, and you know what that means for a Qatar team that wasn't as defensively sound to begin with. Now they have to chase the game. I think it will open up even more, and the Ecuadorian team will go on to score a couple more goals as well. So let's hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. I shared the link a little bit earlier. If you want to join us here on Halftime TV, please feel free to do so. You're always welcome. Ooh, Valencia hustling there, trying to get a hat trick in, hurting himself. Well, yeah. All right. Yep. So can he continue? He's limping off. Let's see if he'll be able to continue. But 2 goals for Enna Valencia. Seems as if he'll be coming back. Probably he'll be able to run it off. Thanks a lot. Okay. Probably he'll be able to run it off. We'll see. We'll see. But it's almost half time, folks. It's almost half time. I don't expect the manager or the coach to make a change now. I expect him to wait and to assess the situation in the dressing room. All right, Qatar trying to mount an attack midway the Ecuadorian half. Um, Qatar players trying to go forward now. Ena Valente is back on the pitch. But this Qatar player, Pedro, each time he gets the ball, he loses it. Very, very bad on the ball. And Ecuador wins a throw in midway their half. Ena Valente is still limping. Let's see if he'll be able to walk this one off, all right? Again, the starting lineup, folks, we have it there on the screen. Um, we have Galindez for Ecuador, Estupian, Hinsapi, Torres, Preciado. We have Mendez, Caicedo, Moise Caicedo. We have Ibarra, Plata, Valencia, and Estrada. Okay. Over on the Qatar side, we have Ali and a fifth leading the line, Budiaf in midfield with Al Haidi, Hatem as well, flanking Budiaf in the midfield. We have Ahmed, Hassan, uh, Kuki, Al Rawi, Pedro making up the back five, and in goal we have Al Shib. Cards so far: three yellow cards for Qatar, one yellow card um for Guy Moise Caicedo representing Ecuador. There's the statistics for you folks. Possession: 62% possession for Ecuador, 38% for Qatar. Um, yeah, corners one to nil. Shots on target two for Ecuador, nil for Qatar. Shots off target one apiece. Total passes 188 for Ecuador, 129 for Qatar. All right, so yeah, all the stats are there. Passing accuracy, we can see 80% to 70%. For comparing the two teams. Total passes, they don't really make much sense if you're not making passes that are influencing the game. So a lot of the Qatar passes have been between the defenders, left, right, across. Fouls as well. You can see here, it's a rough game. 9 fouls on the side of Ecuador, 6 fouls on the side of Qatar. So these players are not shying away. These players are not shying away. They want to win, and they're showing that they want to win. All right, showing that they want to win. They're playing with their hearts and their sleeve out there. Big up yourself, Wall Street. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. But yeah, quick statistics just to fill you guys in. 5 minutes. Wow. So 5 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. We're two and a half, well, roughly 3 minutes in now. I think the Ecuadorian team, they've been far superior in this first half. We'll have maybe a short break, intermission, um, get some fruits and that sort of stuff. But we'll provide the assessment prior. But I don't think there is much to break down in this first half. Um, the Qatar team simply hasn't been good enough going forward. They haven't been good enough anywhere on the pitch, as a matter of fact, if I have to be honest with you. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll break it down. I'll break it down. We shall break it down. But yeah, let's see if Ecuador can mount one last attack before the end of the first half. Um, Foul there, it's coming in from Ibarra, it seems. Yeah, it's Preciado. So it's almost halftime anyway. But this is halftime TV, and that's what we do. That's what we do. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Remember, we will have you covered throughout the duration of the World Cup. Let's see what we have here. But this game, folks are gonna get injured during this game. Folks are gonna get injured during this game, and it's one of those games. Ooh, the first meaningful attack from the Qatari team would have been offside anyway, but still, definitely should be doing better from that position. Definitely should be doing better from that position. All right. So it's the end of the first half, folks. The end of the first half. We'll do a quick analysis of what transpired through that first half, leading up to the goal. All right. So three goals were scored in the first half. One was considered offside, and what we realized is all the threat from Ecuador was coming through here. All the threat from Ecuador was between Arawi and Kuki. This is where Ena Valencia has been penetrating. For the penalty, he dribbled from here and he came through here. Came through here, walked through the defenders. Kuki tracking him, not good enough. Arawi, not good enough either. Came through here. The goalkeeper had to advance and make a foul on him. Won the penalty so clean. It's the same thing with the goal that was taken back for offside. Cross came in from this side. Attacking player from Ecuador got on the end of the cross here, plays it in Valencia, coming in from here in front of Al-Arawi again to score from just about this point here. So I think goal again, that the final goal that was scored from Ena Valencia, the header cross came in from over here on the right hand side of the pitch, left hand side of the defense. If you're breaking down the Qataris team, it came in from this side on Amit's side again. Needs to get out closer to the man getting the cross in. Cross came in. Ena Valencia coming in front of Al Rawi to head the ball in the back of the net. So I think the Qatari defense, it's been a problem coming into this game. It's been an issue coming into this game, and we're seeing it again throughout the game because the defenders, especially on this side, Kuki and Al Rawi, as I said, Pedro not coming back, not giving the other defenders much help, and I think that's the primary reason why Qatar is playing with a back five. They understand that they aren't as defensively astute as one would want them to be. The manager, he respects that, and as such, he decided, hey, let's get two more defenders in there. But it's almost as if that isn't playing a role right now. It's almost as if it's non-existent. Pedro, Pedro Miguel, I think his name is, Portuguese born. He's spending a lot of time in this area of the pitch, right in this area here. He's losing the ball a lot. His decision making has been poor in the first half, not releasing the ball quick enough. And even when he gets into this area to get the crosses in for the attacking players of the likes of Steve and Ali, he's dwelling too much on the ball. And as such, he's ended up crowded out on numerous occasions, playing the ball out for throwing on numerous occasions as well. So I think if the Qatar team is to get back into the game, Pedro Miguel needs to improve on his game. It's either you're going to be a defender and help out your defenders down here, or you're going to release the ball quicker when you're midway the Ecuadorian half. Just about this point here, it's either you're going to get the crossing or you're going to play a pass in this area here to allow the likes of Afif and Ali to get on the end of the ball. Closer to the end of the first half, we saw a cross came in. Ali barely got on the end of it, but it's stuff like those that you want to see give them an opportunity, give them something to attack, and who knows, probably one of those crosses will fall on the right spot, and Qatar may get back into this game. But I think overall, the Qatar team hasn't been good enough in the first half. As I mentioned, Kuki and Al Rawi, they've been the point where where Enner Valencia has been exploiting. He's been coming in through this area constantly, constantly penetrating this area right here. Uh, yeah, constantly penetrating this area right here. So we needed to be a little bit tighter right here from Qatar if they're to get anywhere near a result in this game. All right. Um, Looking on the Ecuadorian team, I think they've been good so far this half. They've been robust. They've been quick. They've been quick to the second balls. They played their game, and we know Ecuador. They don't give up goals. They're very stingy in defense. So it's going to be an uphill battle if Qatar is to get anywhere near a goal. But Moise Caicedo and Mendes, they've been so good in the middle of the pitch. They've been breaking up plays. They've been delivering it quickly, which I don't think I'm seeing from the Qatar team. These two guys, they're playing so quick, playing the ball forward as soon as possible, and not giving the Qatar midfielders an opportunity to get close to them. All right, so 2 goals to nil, proper penalty from Enna Valencia, and a magnificent header coming in from Enna Valencia as well. Uh, Offside goal ruled out because the man who played the ball in to Valencia was offside when the cross came in. But let's hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. That's the first half. We'll take a small intermission. You don't need to go anywhere. We're going to grab some snacks and stuff, and we'll be back for the second half. But that's your breakdown. If Qatar plans on getting back into this game, they they need to tighten up right here between Kuki and Al Rawi. This area right here needs to be tightened up. As I mentioned, the number 15 in Al Rawi, he's ball watching, he's coming out of possession, he's losing his man time and time again. And as I said, for the goal with the last goal, the header, it's between Al Rawi and Pedro, who Pedro hasn't been helping out any at all, and Al Rawi ball watching. So these 3 defenders here, if they're defenders, they need a clear line of communication. They need to be communicating with each other. They need to know where each other is, especially when they're defending. And if they don't, then I expect Ecuador to continue racking up goals, and I expect them to increase on that scoreline dramatically come the second half. But that's the Achilles heel for the Qatar team. These 3 defenders on this side here, on the right hand side, Kuki, Alrawi, and Pedro. Pedro is offering nothing going forward, and he's basically stagnant from a defensive perspective. Ecuador has been magnificent. Two midfielders here, Mendes and Caicedo. They've been robust and they've been quick in their decision making. As soon as they break the play up, they've been releasing the play either to Estrada, either to Valencia. They've been releasing it quick and allowing their attacking players to make the decisions going forward. So there you have it, folks. The halftime analysis and assessment. We'll be back for the second half. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a second. All right, welcome back, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Thank you so very much for waiting as we're about to kick off the second half of this one. First game of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. At the half, we have Ecuador leading Qatar by 2 goals to nil. Goals courtesy of Ena Valencia, former West Ham man. Um, yes. So shout out to everyone over there in the comment section. Wall Street, Ras, Travis, Pessoa, Monica, Shelly, and Richard. Big shout out to everyone. As we're about to kick off the second half of this one, we, we definitely expect nothing less than we had in the first half. All right. So let's check out the lineups again. Let's check out the lineups. Don't see any changes made there. We have no changes at the half. We still have the lineup Al Sheeb from Qatar in front of him, Pedro Miguel Al Rawi, Kuki Hassan Ahmed. In midfield, we have Hatem Boudiaf Al Hadi. In the attacking third, we have Ali and Afif next to each other. The Ecuadorian team, we have Galindez in goal, Hincape in defense next to Torres, Preciado on the right hand side, Estupian in, in the left, Moise Caicedo and Mendez playing in that defensive midfield role. We have Plata and Ibarra playing wide players or wingers, some may say, and Estrada and Valencia playing as strikers. So 4-4-2, some may say, yeah. So 4-4-2, the formation for Ecuador, 5-3-2 for Qatar. 2 goals to nil in favor of Qatar, of Ecuador, sorry, so far in this game. And Qatar definitely needs to come out of their shell if they're to get anything out of this game. First half, unconvincing, spending too much time on the ball, the defenders not covering for each other, and in the attacking third, the wing backs, especially Pedro, not offering anything and dwelling on the ball too much. Let's hope this changes in the second half. But for now, it's Ecuador on the ball, going forward, mounting an attack. Plays inside to Ena Valencia, who again looks as if he was fouled, but referee sees nothing in it, and it ends up with the Qatar goalkeeper Al Sheed. Need to get some charge on this, you know. Give me a second. Let me plug this thing in.
All my friends are superstars.
Yeah, to plug this thing and get some juice on it, innit? Get all the gadgets fully charged up. No way you can have your gadgets not charged up. Alright, lovely. Yeah, but yeah, we're seeing some movement on the Qatar bench. Folks warming up, folks getting ready to come on to make a difference in this game. But lest we forget, the Ecuador bench is also very strong. And at some point throughout this game, I expect this gentleman here to come on. Um, this gentleman right here, Sarmiento, I expect him to come on. Also Palacios, expect him to come on. So these two, I expect them to come on at some point. Cifuentes, the big player as well. But we'll see. We'll see how this one plays out as Qatar gets their defensive game in order on that play right there. But mm, let's see. Ooh. All right, so throw in for Qatar midway their half. The Ecuadorian team still pressing them, and again, as I said, the Ecuadorian team, whenever they're out of possession, they're pressing in twos and threes. They're trying to get back the ball as soon as possible whenever the opposition has it. Ecuador mounting an attack now midway the Qatar half, gets it through. Um, Three Ecuador players there. Ooh, intercepted by the defender from Qatar. Looks as if it's Al Rawi. No, a nice welcome. I think Qatar will definitely make that second team who's hosted the World Cup to not progress to the second round. They look unconvincing, and unless something changes significantly in the next game, I don't think they will be going anywhere else. They probably have to be watching from the stands very, very soon. And we spoke about it, we spoke about it in the preview that we did. We mentioned it in the preview where they did well against the CONCACAF opponents, but better opponents are here at the World Cup, better quality players. And those results against the CONCACAF opponents that they've played of late may be very misleading. I don't know, hopeful there from Preciado launches it over the goal. Nothing in that really. And Qatar gets a goal kick. They start from the back again. Scarf bottom. Get the scarf going. Don't worry. Get it going. All right. I'm flex it like that. Yeah? Yeah, we're flexing it like that. Right there. Yeah, and big up everybody. Big up everybody in the comment section. Um, yeah. In the meantime, let's check out the statistics. Just about almost 10 minutes, 7 minutes gone into the second half. Ecuador again still more potent, looking to get the ball in the box as soon as possible. Whenever they win the ball, they're holding up their heads, they're getting the crosses in, and I think that's where Qatar is lacking. Even on that play right there, you can see ball collected in the middle of the field. Player beats a couple of players and looks inwards, looks to see who's in the box, and at that point it was Plata who skipped around two players and then tried to get the cross in the box because he knew Estrada and Valencia, they were somewhere in the box waiting on it, and I think that's the opposite of what we're seeing being done from the Qatar team. Ali and Afif, at this point, they aren't even making the runs anymore because of what's happening with these three midfielders as well as the wing backs here. All right. Roll out in a colors in it, cheering for your team. All right, so 54 minutes in, the Qatar goalkeeper launches it forward, hopeful more than anything else. Handball, it seems, off Estupian, or is it a foul? We'll see. But Pedro hasn't offered anything in this game so far. Complete waste of space on the team, and I think the manager is making a change. He should be the one coming out. Ooh, ooh, wonderful ball. Ooh, that was an amazing ball just now. What a pass that was. What a pass that was. All right, Enna Valencia taking it. Oh, all right. Wins a throw in there. But what a ball that was. Let's look at it again. All right, so the number 10 Ibarra cuts in on his right foot and tries to curl it in the far corner. Doesn't get goalkeeper equally to the task, but the ball through to Ibarra. That was the ball. Um, Slices the Qatar defense open. All right, so Afif, and that's the second yellow card for Qatar, for Ecuador, sorry, and that's Mendes, one of the holding midfielders. So both holding midfielders now for Ecuador are on yellow cards. Moise Caicedo, yellow card. Ooh, ouch. No babies. All right, so 57 minutes in, Ecuador still in control of this game. Two goals to the good. Qatar still trying to find their footing. I think the Ecuadorian team doesn't seem perturbed at no point throughout the game. They seem bothered. They seem as if they're under any form of pressure whatsoever. And they have this one under control. They have it under total control. Um, no sweat coming from the Ecuadorian team. All right, again, let's take a look at the statistics. 51% possession for Ecuador, 49% possession for Qatar. Shots on target, 3-0. So Qatar is yet to place a shot on target in this game, and we're just about the 60-minute mark, yet to put a shot on target. Two shots off target, however, from Qatar. Again, successful dribbles, 3 to 4. Shot accuracy 60%. Shot accuracy from Ecuador is 0%, because, as I said, they're yet to get a shot on target. So you know that those tie in. The total passes, they're getting a little bit closer now, 275 and 278. But we mentioned the passes that Qatar were making, most of them between the defenders, between the goalkeeper, that sort of thing, which I think Ecuador would be totally fine with allowing them to play among themselves with their goalkeeper and the defenders because you can't score from there. On the other hand, Ecuador 278 passes, but their passes have been forward-thinking passes. Their passes have proved difficult to deal with, especially that one that we saw a couple of minutes ago where Ibarra was in, cut on his right foot, forced a save from the goalkeeper Al Shib. Um, crosses, 8 crosses in from Ecuador, and one a goal came from one of those crosses. Only 2 crosses in from Qatar, and we've spoken about the wing backs, Pedro in particular, not releasing the ball quick enough and not offering the likes of Al Fif an opportunity to attack those balls that are being played in. No ball coming in, so eventually the attackers, Afif and company, they will stop making the runs because they're constantly making the runs and they aren't coming in. So fouls against, we have 10 fouls against Qatar and 11 fouls against Ecuador. So this isn't a tea party. This is a tasty encounter, and players are getting their challenges in because, again, this is the World Cup, folks. All right, so man down, man down, man down. 2 goals to nil in favor of 2 goals to nil in favor of Ecuador. 2 goals to nil in favor of Ecuador. Thank you. Look for a foul and a free kick. Plata is fouled by Hakim. So that's a minute by minute. Um, ooh, and Pedro attacks that one wide off the target, however. But that's the sort of thing that we want to see coming in. See, cross comes in the box. An opportunity to attack the ball, and that's where Qatar has been lacking throughout the entirety of this game. They haven't been getting enough crosses in the box, and that's what they need to do. All right, so positive signs there, getting across in the box, Pedro attacking it, albeit it was off target, but nonetheless, it would be motivating some of these players, giving them some bit of motivation that hey, we can probably find a way back into the game through this route. Again, all the passes from the Qatar team between the back line, the defenders, the goalkeeper, not much movement ahead. Midfielders offering little, receives it, holds up your head, gets it forward, the offside. Okay. Oh yeah, now it's hit and hoop. Hit and hoop more than anything else now. Hit on home more than anything else. But yeah, thanks again to everyone who's tuned in. Shout out to the sponsor, Quick Link Shipping. Telephone number 876-454-1979. Quick Link Shipping 876-454-1979. Anything you need shipped into the island, Quick Link Shipping has you covered. It's Christmas time. If you have your barrels, your whatever, check out Quick Link Shipping. They have the best deals as well. All right, so check out Quick Link Shipping, folks. I'll put the link in the description below so you guys can have easy access to them. RS Sports Store as well for your latest sporting clothing and apparel. Check out RS Sports Store. Okay? Yeah, man. Check out RS Sports Store. No jokes there. No jokes there. Check out RS Sports Store. Check out RS. Check out RS. It's good. Just dropping in to say hello. You know I'm not a football fan. A base star. Big up yourself, a base star. It'll soon be your time again. We have some track and field action coming up in a couple of months. We have boys and girls champs. We have a world championship again, and we'll have all of that covered. So, we appreciate you stopping by to say hi. It's a different vibe when it's track and field time, but it's the World Cup, and we have to cover the World Cup as well. All right, so big up and respect for stopping by. All right. Hello, Teresa. Welcome to Halftime TV, Teresa. Welcome to Halftime TV. Thanks for joining us as we're doing a watch along for the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. 2 goals to nil. Ecuador is leading, deservedly so too. They've shown that. You guys watch the opening ceremony this morning? Let me know. Let me know if you watch the opening ceremony. I'm getting something together here. All right, but Qatar looking a little bit better now in the second half. 66 minutes in, just about what, 20, 24 minutes to go in full time. Getting those crosses in, the crosses that we spoke about that they were lacking in the first half. I think in quick succession just now, they've had maybe 3 crosses in space of 5 minutes. So that's what you want to see. Get those crosses in the box. Um, Sarmiento, as I said earlier, expect to see him at some point during the game. He is gearing up to come on, and he offers a whole lot of pace. He offers a whole lot of impetus, and we definitely see him wreaking havoc on the Qatar defenders. So look out for Sarmiento. He's lining up to come on. He will offer a whole lot of excitement in this game. Very, very interesting player. Still only 20 years of age, so very young as well. So bunch of excitement there. Everyone wants to see Sarmiento. All right, so back to the lineups. Galindez in goal for Ecuador, Torres and Hintapi. The defenders Estupian and Preciado. Um, in midfield, Caicedo and Mendez, Plata and Ibarra. Again, we just saw Sarmiento coming in. Let's see. Nice. All right, so Sarmiento in for Ibarra. Once more, Ecuador turning it up a notch. turning the screws in this one. Qatar can't figure themselves out. Don't know what they plan on doing now. Ooh, nice try, nice try. Yes. Get the ball forward. Get the ball forward. All right. Unfortunately, folks, I'm gonna have to leave you here. I'm gonna have to leave you here. I'll post the link in the description. Um, have to head out. Have to head out. Emergency. All right. So, I'll post a link in the description so you guys can continue watch the game. But I have to head out. Okay. And remember, later on today we have the preview for the England versus Iran game. All right. So, I'll see you guys then. But I have to run right now. Give me one sec. I'm gonna post it. Nope, that's not it. That's not the link. That's not the link, folks. Sorry. Give me a sec. Let me find it. All right. So there's the link. As I said, I have to run. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you guys a little bit later on today, where we'll be doing the preview for the Iran versus England game. All right. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. And take care. Enjoy with the face on the have to run.